I don't know who told black people not to use sunscreen or that we didn't need sunscreen. That is not true. That is not true. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming to you guys with an AM and PM skincare routine. So I'm going to be showing you how I pretty much transformed my skin. I'm going to insert a picture here, I don't know, somewhere on the screen. You're going to see a picture of what my face used to look like. Now, by no means am I saying that I have perfect skin, because I don't. I still have some hyperpigmentation and stuff that I'm dealing with, and I get the occasional hormonal breakout, but my skin is 8,000 times better than what it used to be. So I'm going to be taking you through my full AM and PM skincare routine, what I do before the gym, after the gym. I'm actually going to be putting on makeup today because I'm going to take some pictures. So I'm going to show you PM before I go to bed, how I take off my makeup, and all of that good stuff. So before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that post notification bell so you know when I'm posting, and don't forget to subscribe. So I just got up and I'm getting ready to head to the gym. I don't use a cleanser first thing in the morning, just because, I mean, I wash my face before I go to bed and do my whole nightly skincare routine, and my face is clean, my sheets are clean. I wash my sheets, so I don't need to go and put soap on my face when I'm gonna go work out and then come home and wash my face all over again. I just rinse off my face with some water, and then I'm gonna put on my sunscreen. So now I'm gonna take a microfiber towel and I'm just gonna pat dry my face. I'm gonna go in with my Coola SPF 50 sunscreen. Now I like the sunscreen because, one, I am a woman of color, specifically dark skin, and a lot of sunscreens leave a white overcast or a white cast on my face or make me look gray, but Coola does not do that. So this is why this is one of actually like 3 or 4 sunscreens that I use. So especially because I'm headed to the gym, so I'm gonna be outside in the sun and gotta protect my skin. I would say sunscreen is probably like the most important product that I started to use. I don't know why, but I just never used to put sunscreen on my face. It's so important, especially if you suffer from hyperpigmentation like I do. One, how do you think your dark spots are gonna heal up if you're just going out in the sun, and it's just gonna make them worse, gonna make them darker. So you gotta protect the skin. Forget your eyes. My eyebrows are microbladed, so I like to put them on my eyebrows and your ears and down your neck. I don't know who told black people not to use sunscreen or that we didn't need sunscreen. That is not true. That is not true. If you are a person of color, you should be using sunscreen too, okay? That's all that I do first thing in the morning before I go to the gym, work out, and then I'll be back to show you what I do for the rest of the day. Oh, you can't forget the chapstick either. I'm using Aquaphor, and I'm gonna put a little bit on. Can't be walking outside with dry lips. Okay, so I am back from the gym, and I've actually already showered and washed my face. So let me just show you really quickly what cleanser I use. I use the, you see it, the Cerave, whatever. I use this Cerave foamy facial cleanser. Now, when it comes to cleansers, it doesn't matter. This is not the most important step to your skincare routine. Any gentle cleanser will work, so you don't have to go and spend like a crap ton of money on a cleanser, because guess what? You put this on your face to wash off the dirt and oil or whatever, and you wash it right off. So a cleanser is literally on your face for 15, 20, 30 seconds. It's the products that come after the cleanser that are the most important. It cost me, I think, $5 or $6. And it works just great. So this is a cleanser that I use, and then now I'm gonna take you through my next steps. So I actually need my face kind of damp for my next step. So let me just go, or put just a little bit of water on my face and then I'll be right back. So I'm back and my face is a little damp right now, or a little wet. So the first product I'm gonna start off with is my Hyaluronic Acid. Now I use this, this brand. I'll link it down below because I can't tell you the name because it's not in English. So it's this Asian brand that I came across and I love it. Got it on my hands and then just gonna pat it to my skin. Now when it comes to applying hyaluronic acid, you want your face wet or damp. What this product does is it helps your skin maintain moisture, like it seeps in and penetrates different levels just to keep the moisture locked in. If you apply this on your skin while it's dry, it will actually dry you out. So make sure your face is damp, no matter what brand you have. So I actually have one from Inkey, the Inkey list as well. Let's see if that focus. Yeah, I have one for the Inkey list as well, which I'm pretty much out of, so I use this one as well. I was just going back and forth between the two. So just make sure your face is damp. After that, I'm gonna let my skin pretty much dry down almost completely before I move into my next product. So moving into my next product, which is gonna be beta hydroxy acid. And this one is from the Inkey list as well. Now, this is an exfoliator, and what it does is it seeps deep into your pores to help unclog them, and also helps with oil and stuff as well. So I put that all over my face. So I used to use exfoliators like, I used to use the St. Ives. I know most of you have used St. Ives and stuff as well, especially growing up, where it was just so bad for your skin. Any type of rough cleanser that has exfoliators in it, I used to use, and it was just so damaging to the skin, and it would just irritate my skin even more. Exfoliator brushes, like I don't use that anymore. The only thing I use now are chemical exfoliators, and so I feel like that's just made a huge difference in my skin. So next I'm gonna go in with The Ordinary, and this is my Niacinamide 10%. Focus. Okay, so with niacinamide, I am someone with oily skin. This helps regulate oil production. So if you are someone who has oily skin as well, you will love this product. I just noticed that my skin doesn't get as oily anymore. And I definitely know it's because of this product. So how like tacky it makes my skin. It's also supposed to help with like your pores and making your pores look smaller, and just the overall appearance of your skin. I'm not an esthetician. This is just kind of the products that I figured out what works for me and my skin based on research. I did a lot of research. So I didn't just find products and be like, okay, I'm just gonna buy this. I researched all of these, and I've been trying them out for months now, and that's how my skin has been improving. So next I'm gonna go in with some moisturizer. I use the Cerave. This is actually PM. There's an AM and a PM. I don't use the AM just because it's this one right here, and that has SPF in it, and it leaves a white gray overcast over my face. So I have my own separate sunscreen that I use, not that one. So I just go in with the PM and I put that on my face. I mean, it didn't say you couldn't use it in the morning time. So I use it in the morning and at night. I like to put it a little bit under my eyes. So I no longer use eye creams. Just because I feel like most of them are BS. Like the moisturizer is gonna work just as well. So don't go wasting your money on expensive eye creams. Okay, just drink water and moisturize your skin. Now I'm gonna go in with my sunscreen. I use the Colorscience SPF 50 sunscreen in bronze. Okay, and so this gives me, it has some color in there. It is a tinted sunscreen. Now, if I'm not gonna be wearing makeup and stuff like that, I feel like the sunscreen is so perfect because it gives you just like a nice glow, all while of course protecting your skin. And that. Okay, and when I first put this on, it doesn't look like it matches my skin very well, but it does like seep into your skin and just gives you like a natural looking glow. This SPF, or with this sunscreen, it doesn't only just protect your skin from the sun, but it also protects it from like blue lights. Like we are in front of electronics all day long, like our phones, computers, and stuff like that, and that also damages your skin. So getting some sunscreens, like I have this other one, which I'll list down below, Centella. This one's actually a little bit cheaper. Colorscience, a little bit more expensive. This one does the same thing. So even before I go to bed, I put on sunscreen just because we're just in front of our phones all day long. So that is also damaging to your skin. I'm gonna go in with my Aquaphor, and then we're just gonna put that on there. And then that is it. So that is my AM, it's early afternoon, but it is my AM skincare routine. I'm probably not gonna wear makeup today, so I'm just gonna pop on just like a little bit of blush and a little bit more highlight on my cheek and just go about my day. And this sunscreen alone just gives me like a nice little bronzy glow, so I don't really need much makeup. I'll be back in a bit for my PM routine. So I am back. I did a little bit of running around today. I've been in front of the computer working, but now it is time for bed. So now I need to wash my face, wash off any additional dirt or anything that I picked up throughout the day, and also wash off the products that I used earlier because they serve their purpose. So the lighting is just not that great. I'm in my bathroom and we have terrible lighting in here, but I'm only bringing you in the bathroom to show you how I wash my face, how I double cleanse, because double cleansing is the key, okay? And then we'll go back into my beauty room and then I'll show you the final products that I'm gonna put on before I go to bed. So let me put this on just to protect my edges so they don't get wet. Now, every single thing that I'm using in this video, all the way down to my headband, my microfiber towel, all that is gonna be listed down below. So, double cleansing is the key, especially if you wear makeup, okay? So, here are the two cleansers that I'm gonna be using. Now, this I definitely use if I've worn makeup. So this is more of like, you want an oil-based cleanser to help remove the makeup. And Heimish All Clean Balm, it is amazing for taking off makeup. I literally don't even wet my face. Once I have the makeup on, I just scoop this up and I just lather it up. And I swear this literally takes my makeup off. And then I go in with my Cerave, I don't know how to pronounce this. Okay, then I go in with this Foaming Gentle Cleanser and then I wash my face again. So I just scoop up and you can tell like this is almost empty. Like I really use these products, okay? Take it and just lather it all over my face. It's definitely an oil-based cleanser. You'll be able to feel it. I just lather it on up. You can see my face looks super shiny, kind of greasy. So now I'm gonna go in with my Cerave and I'm going to cleanse my face again. So I'm gonna leave my face wet right now while I head over into my beauty room to show you the next steps. So now let's get into the products that I use before I go to bed. So while my face is damp, I'm gonna go back in with my Hyaluronic Acid, just to seal in as much moisture as possible. Skin, clearing up your hyperpigmentation and all that takes so long, okay? I'd much rather have to lose 30 pounds than clear my face, okay? Because if I wanted to and I ate healthy and worked out regularly, I can lose 30 pounds in a few months. One bad breakout, you get a pimple, you get a dark spot, it's gonna take you months for that one dark spot to heal up. Consistency is key with your skincare routine. Like I do not miss a morning, I do not miss an evening. Even when I'm tired, I'm lazy, I have makeup on, I don't feel like taking it off, you cannot skip your routine. You can't. If you skip it, you're gonna pay for it, okay? So, consistency. And also give yourself time. It's your journey, a fitness journey, skincare journey. People just switch it up so quickly that they don't even give it time to see if the products even work for them. You get what I'm saying? Like, please use the products for a couple months before you decide if it does or does not work for you. I mean, of course, if you get a reaction to it, that is different. But you can't use a product for like a week or two and be like, oh, this doesn't work. Or follow a diet for a week or two and be like, oh, this does not work. Like, give it time. Give it time. Rant. So at nighttime is when I use my heavier chemical exfoliators. So this is actually a retinol, right? And this is by Differin. This is actually a drugstore product and it's amazing, okay? So I have Differin Lactic Acid by The Ordinary, and Buffet Copper Peptide, also by The Ordinary. Now, there is no way in heck I can use all these products or even two of them at one time, okay? I switch it up and I only use one at a time. Now, when it comes to the retinol, I only use this like once every few days. So I'll probably use it maybe twice a week. And then between the other two, I just switch it up every other night. You do not overdo it with the chemical exfoliators because you do not want a chemical burn and you're just gonna mess up your skin even more. So just go with one product. It's to the Differin, the retinoid. I especially love using this around that time of the month just because I do get hormonal acne, and anytime I feel like my skin is about to break out or my skin doesn't feel as good, I use this and I swear it dries up my acne like so quick. Like, you know, you could just feel a pimple coming in. I swear, use this at nighttime, wake up, it's gone. Like, I swear to you, like, I love this product. Now, the thing about this is once I put this a little bit too high up on my face and it kind of got like under my eyes and I got a little chemical burn right in here. So be careful with this product. I use this at the very end of my PM routine. So add this after you do your full routine, after you put your moisturizer on, then put this. So with the lactic acid, this helps with if you have uneven skin tone, like I do, hyperpigmentation, and rejuvenate the skin. Can help with fine lines and wrinkles and all that good stuff. Also helps with like dullness and uneven texture. So if you have a lot of texture on your skin, this chemical exfoliator helps with that. The Buffet Copper Peptide is similar. It helps with anti-aging and wrinkles and just making your skin look more youthful. It helps with the elasticity in your skin, so your skin will feel a little tacky after using this. So, I mean, anti-aging, even skin tone, healthy skin, that's what all the chemical exfoliators are for. So, hyaluronic acid has dried, and I'm gonna actually go in with the lactic acid. And we're just gonna squeeze this. Here. Oh, pat this right into the skin. When you're putting on product, do not let the applicator touch your skin and pop it back in the bottle, okay? You don't want to transfer bacteria. Go in with niacinamide. So my hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and my PM moisturizer, these are the products that I use in the AM and PM. So I use these twice a day. I actually have this app. I think it's from The Ordinary. I'm gonna screen record just so I can pop it up so you can see what it is that I'm doing. So this app is called Skincare. And in here, this is from The Ordinary. So this is The Ordinary's products, but like The Ordinary has a hyaluronic acid and I use a different hyaluronic acid, but it's the same thing. So what I do is I go and look up all the products that I want, right? So here's a list of The Ordinary's products, but like Inkey list has a lactic acid. So I just click on The Ordinary's lactic acid. And so after I add in all my products, it then creates a routine and it'll help you figure out what order your product should go in. And also, let me show you, we go PM. let's say I click that I'm gonna use lactic acid. It'll tell me that definitely don't use a peptide, don't use the glycolic acid, like don't use any other acids, and also like be careful with the retinol. So it'll tell you what products you can pair and which ones you definitely don't want to use multiple of. So this is how I kind of figured out which ones that I can use together and which ones I couldn't. So let's say I go and do the peptide, then it shows that avoid using lactic acid, don't use a glycolic acid, and pretty much there's a warning next to the retinol. So that is how I figured out what order and what's okay to pair together. So definitely download that skincare app and it'll help you. I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer, of course. I'm gonna also go in with some sunscreen. So as I mentioned before, sunscreen is key, okay? You need sunscreen. I use it before I go to the gym, after the gym, before I go to bed. Say if that's one takeaway I take from this whole video, like products that you absolutely need. You need a dental cleanser. Doesn't need to be anything super expensive. You need hyaluronic acid to help with moisture and keeping moisture in your skin. You need niacinamide, and you need sunscreen. Did I mention sunscreen? That should have been number 1. Did I mention sunscreen already? I don't remember. So cleanser, sunscreen, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and then your regular moisturizer, which also doesn't have to be expensive as well. My lip repair. All right, that is it. That is my AM, PM skin routine. My skin obviously has come a long way from what it used to look like, and I still have a long way to go. So this is what products have been working for me, and I'm gonna keep using them, and then we'll see where we get. Like, I want glass skin, I want perfect, just no hyperpigmentation, all of that. So I'm working on it. But I'll definitely update you guys in a few months, or maybe a couple months, to show you what my skin is looking like. But this is what it currently looks like, and I'll make sure to insert that picture again to show you what it used to look like. Okay, so hopefully you can take some tips away from this video. If you enjoyed yourself, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Hit that post notification bell so you know when I'm posting, and don't forget to subscribe.